What's good, Neon Nation? Neon John back with another video here on the channel. And we are here for the PDL draft analysis. And I am so hyped to bring you guys the draft analysis and everything I think post-draft. Obviously, if you guys have not heard yet, our draft has been all recorded and it's posted on my YouTube channel right now. So go check that out if you have not checked it out already. It is a fairly lengthy video, but I promise you a lot of funny content, a lot of funny moments. So if you have not watched that video before, go ahead and check it out over on my channel. Y'all should know. I'm actually gonna put a link in the description for you guys to make it easier access. But yeah, either way, super excited to finally share my opinions of the drafts that I chose. This draft analysis isn't gonna be for my other opponents, for my friends. I'm just kind of talking about the team that I drafted and what I thought, what I was thinking at the time, and what I'm thinking now after the draft. Some opinions have changed from during the draft to after the draft. There were a couple things that I wish I could have done, and I will go through all of it while I'm going through this draft. But I'm sure you guys are hyped as well because I'm super hyped about this league, and I hope we do very well. But who's to say? We're just kind of waiting to see. All right. That being said, I think it is time. The first thing I do want to do is I want to go ahead and unveil to you guys my schedule. It's going to be 6 weeks. That means it's going to be 6 matches we have. I know there's 9 players, but we decided to do 6 matches and playoffs. So that's what we have. I'm going to go ahead and unveil to you guys the schedule for, at least for us, and who we plan on facing. So let me go ahead and turn that on. All right, there we are. So this is our 6-week schedules. Week 1, we're taking on the Luxurious Creatures. Week 2, we're going up against Dawn District Volcarona. Week 3, we're going against the Wandering Wishcash. Week 4, the Yeah Whatevers. Week 5, the Struggling Squovits. And Week 6, the Macrabio, I don't really know, the Macrabio Bolts. That's what we're going up against. And that's going to be our 6-week before playoffs. If, hopefully we can make the playoffs too. I think there's, in the way we have our schedules and league works out, pretty much everyone can make the playoffs besides like one player. And, yeah, but hopefully we just have a good record. You know what I mean? We got to do the best we can to go in the playoffs and do the best we can. Either way, but that's going to be our schedule. If you guys, I don't know if I'm going to post it anywhere else, but either way, if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and check it out here. Just snap a picture or something, take a picture with your phone, whatever you must have to do. But yeah, we're definitely going to be, I didn't put it that way, we're definitely going to be having a good season this year. So we're going to go back to our normal screen now. All right, that being said, it's super exciting. At this point, also, guys, I'm sure you guys want to, if you guys are, like, I don't know, curious at all about the other teams and what their schedules are, I'm going to go ahead and put a schedule on the screen right now. Go ahead and snap pictures as well on that. I know it's a little bit more unclear because this was more of a schedule for us to see. But if you guys want to go and take a picture and kind of engrave that into your memory, go ahead and do so. You shouldn't really have to worry about it too much because we will be showcasing everyone's battles here on the channel. So don't worry too much about that. But I'm going to go ahead and just in case you guys want to take a picture, snapshot it, whatever you want to do. That's what you get to see. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and talk about our drafts and our Pokemon. All right. So the first draft, the first pick, our first pick for OU, for the OU tier, was none other than Mew. Let me go ahead and put up my Switch game on screen so we can actually get to see a visual representation of the Pokemon. But yeah, our first Pokemon was Mew. Drafting Mew, and if you guys didn't know, I know in the draft video we mentioned season last year, because we did do some kind of testing season 0. And we did do the same thing where we drafted Pokemon. It was kind of a season 0 kind of thing just to test it out before going into the waters and doing it here on the channel. So we did test it out first, and it did work out pretty well. But this was one of my returning mons from that season 0. We were able to pick him up again. Mew is such a good, versatile Pokemon, and I would be lying to you if I said that I regret this pick, because I don't regret this pick. Honestly, this is a really big pick for us, and this is one of the picks that did not change from the draft. Even after the draft, I'm still happy for the fact of picking up Mew. Very versatile Pokemon. You could literally do whatever you want with it. Base 100 stats across the board. It can be a physical attacker. It can be a special attacker. It can be a very fast sweeper. It can be a tanky boy. It can be literally hazards. Anything. You can literally make it whatever you want, and that's what makes it such a versatile Pokemon. That no matter what, people don't know what it can bring, and that's what makes it a little bit scary for people to deal with. But it was a Pokemon we definitely wanted to draft. Now, that being said, this was not the Pokemon that we wanted to draft, at least at first. At first, actually, our Pokemon that we wanted to draft in round 1 was Dragonite. Unfortunately, he left round 1, pick 1. So we were unfortunately unable to pick up Dragonite. But that was the Pokemon that we wanted to grab before Mew. But we ended up grabbing Mew in our first pick for the first round, unfortunately. But still, very fortunately, we still got a really good Pokemon from it. So if you're asking me what do I think this pick was worth out of from a scale from 1 to 10, I think this pick was a solid 9. I think it was super, super dope. This Pokemon's just, like I said, super versatile, and it's just a good Pokemon all around, and it's really hard to top. So that being said, let's go ahead and talk about our second mon. Let me go ahead and find them real quick. But we're going to talk about our second mon here. And that was our second pick of the OU draft, which was Swampert. So looking at this right now, I know like OU being such a prominent tier, being able to pick up Swampert was like kind of underwhelming. Especially since you guys do know, at least for the rules, for our draft league rules, or just, yeah, our draft league rules, we are not using more than 1 OU Pokemon per team. So whenever we team build, we will only be able to use 1 OU Pokemon. That being said, picking up Swampert is, a lot of people would probably think, well, that's not the best pick to pick in OU because, you know, there's many Pokemon that kind of do the same thing that Swampert does. But at the same time, Swampert is easily one of the best to do it. I really enjoy Swampert. I think Swampert's such a good Pokemon. And when I say that I regret picking Swampert, no. But I do think there were other options that I probably should have went for before Swampert. I unfortunately did not. But either way, this is one of the Pokemon that I could sit there and say that I wish I kind of thought a little bit more to instead of picking up, because I know Quagsire was never picked up, and Quagsire is a very good Pokemon that could have done the same thing. Wishcash was never picked up, which was another Pokemon that could do potentially the same thing as Swampert, just a little bit worse, obviously. But these are all Pokemon that literally could do the same thing as Swampert does, and unfortunately, we did miss out on something that could have been a little bit better. On a scale from 1 to 10, I do think that this pick was about maybe a 6.5 to 7. I don't think we did the best pick here, but unfortunately, you know, we sit there and we we have to contemplate things in the middle of the draft, and fair is fair, and it did happen, unfortunately. So we were unable to grab somebody that could have been more useful to us down the line. But either way, I'm still kind of happy about Pokemon that we did draft. I don't know if we talked too much about Swampert, but Swampert is still a very good Pokemon, can be a very good upfront physical attacker, and do very well in the defensive side of the game with Rocky Helmet and other things like that. Swampert really is a good Pokemon for utility and stuff like that. So he's a very good one. You can do several different things with Swampert, but hopefully we can go ahead and use him to his full potential here in this draft league. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next draft pick that we got, which honestly, in my opinion, is low key like I think people really underestimate this Pokemon. I don't think they underestimate him, but I don't think he's underestimated. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's super underestimated. I just think in the league he really got bypassed, and not a lot of people even took a look to him. But it is still a very good Pokemon. That's Cinderace. Cinderace literally plays the same role as Greninja did back in Generation 6, which Greninja was an incredibly good Pokemon. Cinderace kind of plays that same role, but, obviously with a little bit less attack moves and pull. But it's still a very good Pokemon, and I'm actually really glad I got to pick up the Cinderace. I could have went for Blaziken, and I know that was a very high pick in my eyes. I thought I could probably get Blaziken and be fine, but I did not opt to go Blaziken. Instead, I opted to go Cinderace, which I'm hoping is better than that. I'm pretty sure Blaziken got picked right before I was able to grab him, so I ended up just opting for Cinderace instead. Cinderace is still a very good Pokemon, very versatile, and I think he is, with his Libero ability, can do a lot of damage and make sure that a lot of Pokemon get scared out or just intimidate any Pokemon that comes out on the field because of its high versatility and moves, and being able to click stab on anything is kind of spectacular. So, that being said, when it comes to the pick, I think this one's also like a 9. I really like this pick, and I really don't have any regrets of this pick. So, I think I'm good. Honestly, I'm happy about it, and I will remain happy about it. But then we're gonna go to UU, our first pick in UU, which, man, we smashed the bucket there with our first pick in UU. It is Mimikyu. This is yet again, this is another Pokemon that we were able to pick up, and super excited about it. I'll tell you that right now. I'm super excited about it. This Pokemon, being able to scoop up this Pokemon was almost very clutch for us. Being a very good member from last year's team, but also being OU last year, so we were not able to use him with any other OU picks. But this year, we're actually able to pair him with some OU Mons, which is going to be kind of crazy. Mimikyu is very, very good. I know a lot of people don't really... I know they don't really see that as much anymore because there's a lot of Pokemon that can counter Mimikyu, just kind of like Bisharp or any Taunt Mons can really do some damage to Mimikyu. But I think this Pokemon is absolutely amazing. He is a very good Pokemon. I think being able to, he has a decent enough speed stat with a very good attack stat, and being able to get up a free Swords Dance and come through and do what he's got to do is very, very cool and very, very good. So hopefully we can continue to use that to our advantage and do what we have to do there. I'm super excited to get this Pokemon back, and honestly, like I said, When it comes to this pick, I do not regret it. I'm going to give him 10. 10 out of 10. I'm glad we were able to scoop up Mimikyu, and I think he's going to make a really good asset to our team. That being said, I wish I could come in with the same enthusiasm as I did with Mimikyu to this next Pokemon. Unfortunately, I can't. Hawlucha, don't get me wrong, is a great Pokemon. I really, really like him. But unfortunately, he was not the best pick. He's a high UU fighting type that had him burden. Same difference or same thing when it comes to, Hitmonlee. Could do the same thing with the same typing. Other than having the extra flying typing, but it really doesn't benefit us enough to where we wanted to have Hawlucha over Hitmonlee. I think this was a decent enough pick. Unfortunately, I wish I would have picked up literally anyone else. Crocodile was still up for grabs, and I skipped out on Crocodile. Having a good Intimidate user would have been freaking phenomenal. But unfortunately, he had to skip out and ended up getting Hawlucha, which is fine. Hawlucha's a good mon, but I just wish we could have scooped up anybody else but Hawlucha. It was embarrassing. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I still think Hawlucha's going to be good in our team, but we got to just kind of see and hope we can kind of do what we have to do. Especially when his main mechanic was Dynamaxing. Since we're not doing Dynamaxing in this league, it kind of stinks, so we can't really do as much as I would like him to. That being said, this next pick was definitely a throw up. And just thinking about it, I'm glad that we did pick him up. I'm actually very glad we picked him up. That's not the one. All right. And as the Plasma Pokemon, Rotom Wash. Picking up Rotom Wash was actually really good. I also didn't rate Hawlucha, by the way. Hawlucha's rating is probably 6 out of 10. Really wasn't happy about it. But when it comes to Rotom I'm very happy about. And even thinking about it now, I'm still very, very happy about picking up Rotom again. This is another one of our Pokemon from last year. And he kicked butt. And I'm hoping that we can have him do kind of the same things that we had him do last year, but in a better way. So hopefully we can get things going with Rotom Wash to do his thing, to be able to really mess with the opponent and make them really hard and hit them very hard and be able to go ahead and get powerful initiative. Initiative is really important for me, and I'm glad that I'm able to get some more initiative on my team. And Rotom's a good Pokemon. Rotom can really be pretty much anything, whether it's bulky, or especially offensive. It still does a very good amount of work, and that's kind of the Pokemon I'm going to stick by for now. That being said, there's another Pokemon coming up that's super exciting, and I like this Pokemon a lot. I really do. And this one's also, when it comes to Rotom was probably 8 out of 10. But this Pokemon right here is easy 10 out of 10. I freaking love this mon so much, and that is Darmanitan. Look at this big boy. Darmanitan's easily one of my favorite Pokemon ever, and I freaking love Darmanitan, and he does so much work, it's not even funny. He brings such a good presence to any team, and he just does a lot of damage, and just amazing paired with that strong ability and sheer force to be able to do a lot of good stuff. Darmanitan's definitely the one Pokemon that I really enjoyed and last year, which is another one of my Pokemon I got last year, and I'm glad he was able to join the team again this year. So, that being said, we have another Mon coming up. Well, this is a very good Mon as well. And I'm actually really glad that we were able to scoop him up before anybody else could. And that is Venusaur. Venusaur is a great Pokemon. Don't sleep on Venusaur. He's a very good Pokemon. And when it comes to this pick, I'm super glad I grabbed him. 9 out of 10. Easy. I think the RU tier was very powerful for us. We were able to grab not only Darmanitan, but a very good grass type that can really help us kind of maintain the balance of the field and make sure that We're not really just running just with firepower. Now we have some firepower and some bulk to go along with it, and I'm super excited about it. Venusaur is an easy 9 out of 10. Great Pokemon. I love him, and really glad we got to pick him up. That being said, right after is our boy right here, Tentacruel. Tentacruel is such a good Pokemon. Amazing Pokemon. And I'm super excited I was able to scoop him up as well. Again, like I said, our use was just phenomenal. And I'm glad that we were able to pick up this guy. This is a really good Pokemon. And I'm super glad we were able to scoop him up. Very good special defensive wall. Very good rapid spinner. He can rapid spin, he can haze, he can clear smog, he can do anything like that and can really stop an opponent in his tracks. And that's why he's very good. And again, trying to get more bulk to match the firepower on my team, of course. So, that being said, the next Pokemon is another one of my favorites from last year, and again, coming back because I thought it was such a good mon, and I enjoyed him. Not you. But I do want to sit there and say that this Pokemon's evolution, definitely wanted it. But skipped out. Anyway, Chinchino, easily one of the best Pokemon that we drafted this year, at least in my opinion. Very good Pokemon, man. Like, honestly, just did pretty much all the good things last year and hopefully can do the same thing this year. We're going to try to do a little bit of different stuff with Chinchino this year. Hopefully we can get some really good KOs with the Chinchino, and hopefully we can get some things going with him and the entirety of the team. And I'm excited about Chinchino. Obviously, a main draw of Chinchino is it's an incredible ability, skill link, to be able to skill link everything. Especially being able to deal with those dragon flying and those dragon ground types, or even those flying ground types in Landorus T or Garchomp, or even Dragonite. He can definitely deal with them with the triple axle. Being able to hit every single time is very, very good, and doing more damage every time he hits. Gotta make a choice banded Chinchino. Absolutely ridiculous. That being said, we were able to pick up another Pokemon, and I really like this one. This was a really good pick in my opinion. I'm still very happy that we were able to scoop him up. Let me go ahead and see if I can find him. But our one and only Zippy the Galvantula. Galvantula is here, and he's here to stay. Zippy obviously was one of our Pokemon in our beloved Egglocke that we had going on. Fortunately died to a stupid Purloin. But it's okay, because Zippy comes back to the field. He is here to the field. He's ready to play. And he's ready with the drip, with the purple drip on, ready to go, and I'm excited about it. Super excited. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for this whole thing to just kind of kick off, and we're able to just start team building. Oh my gosh, yes. Galvantula, a very good Pokemon. I'm very glad I got to scoop him up. Very happy with this pick. Being able to set up the sticky webs and having a Pokemon that can really do some good damage, especially and having some compound eyes, being able to really, really make sure that we don't mess. I love it, and I'll continue to love it. Obviously, this bears no introduction at all, but we'll go ahead and give him one anyway because he's a beast. And even then, I'll even show you his shiny form. It is Zoroark. Yes, that's right. We drafted our mascot, the love of our existence, the Midnight City Zoroark mascot, ready to go. I'm excited. I'm super excited about it. And having Zoroark is, most people are like, oh, he's so one-dimensional, but don't worry. I got some plans, and I hope that we can do the best with these plans and make this guy stand out. Easy. 10 out of 10. Speaking of a Pokemon that doesn't need an introduction, there's another one that doesn't need an introduction, and easily one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Actually, fun fact, this is my second favorite Pokemon in the world, and yeah, I really like this Pokemon. Even before he got a Mega, just so we're clear, even before he got a Mega, there's the one and only Sableye. He's adorable. Sableye is absolutely adorable, and I love him, dude. I'm even... Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute, and he's so good. Such a good Pokemon, and he does such... Oh, my God. It's such a good Pokemon. It does everything I want him to do, and I'm super excited about it. Hopefully, we can showcase them and start doing some more with these guys. Easily, again, 9 out of 10. I'm really excited about this Pokemon. Alright, and then coming up on the last two coming up, here and there, both are kind of really high picks, and I don't regret it in the slightest. Jolteon is one of the Pokemon that we were able to scoop up, and I really do not regret it. Jolteon's a very good mon and very versatile, so I'm very happy about that. Very good special attacker, can be scarfed and can do a lot of damage. I love this Pokemon, and he can do a lot for us, and I'm so happy and so glad that we were able to scoop him up late in the last tier. Easy 9 out of 10 again. That being said, our last Pokemon is not 9 out of 10. I would probably say it would be like a 7 out of 10, just because, and you say 7 as in, oh, that's kind of high. No. This Pokemon I like, but at the same time, I'm not really sure of. So hopefully he can do a lot for us. I really did get him to be a really good parting shot. But being able to have the Unburden boost behind his parting shot is kind of crazy. And being able to do a lot of quick, fast damage is really nice to be on the team. And just Thievul in general is just a good Pokemon. And I just wish we could do some really cool things with Thievul and get it all together. I'm super excited to kind of use Thievul and see what we can do with that. Like I said, 7 out of 10. Hopefully we can make this thing work. Alright. We're going to go back to our normal thing now. Either way, that's pretty much the analysis, man. I went down and kind of just told you how I felt about each and every one of the picks. And I'm excited. Like I said, I'm really excited. And I cannot wait to go ahead and start team building. I'm definitely not going to do it tonight. But tomorrow we'll probably wake up and do some team building and just get on with it, man. I'm super excited about it. Either way, if you guys like today's video, please go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 100 subs in the year of 2021. So with your help, I'm sure that we can hit it, no problem. Go ahead and like that button. I'll go ahead and click that notification bell as well to make sure you know anytime that I drop a new video. Either way, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode where we build a team for the luxurious Lucarios, or luxurious creatures. Sorry. Either way, I will catch you guys next time. See ya. Bye.